Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Jaws at 50, the definitive inside story, and this is a Nat Geo documentary from director Laurent Bouzereau, and this film focuses on the story of making of Jaws, its legacy, and after 50 years, where this sits in terms of Steven Spielberg's career, how it has shaped cinema, and how it redefined the blockbuster. And in just an hour and 28 minutes, this film does a lot of heavy lifting. It's edited very sharply and well put together. It has some clever little filmmaking elements that keeps it moving and gives it good energy. You never feel bored watching this documentary. Actually, to the contrary, you're really engaged, and sometimes it just moves so fast that you kind of wish that this was more like 2 hours, 2 hours and 15, and they could have dove a little bit deeper into the score or this or that. There's certain things where it's they could have expanded even more, and probably this would have I would have been hooked and ready to go. And this film is so impactful because they find such an excellent group, like a murderer's row of filmmakers, to come in and commentate. Obviously, you have Spielberg himself, hearing directly from him, and his perspective is very different than, outside looking in, as this is such a tumultuous experience for him and an emotionally taxing experience, and he's very vulnerable in this film and sharing that. But then you have the George Lucas's, the James Camerons, the Robert Zemeckis, the J.J. Abrams, and so many others who come in and give their perspective to this, and big names. You even have Emily Blunt, who, was probably filming Spielberg's new movie when they were putting this all together, and just tying it together and getting all these differing perspectives. I feel like this film did an amazing job of really capturing the importance of Martha's Vineyard and the island and the culture on the island, and really learning about the people who helped really bring this all together. And, the immense technical prowess that went into this film, or, the performances, it hits all the beats, and it really captures the moment that Jaws was and what has affected it since. And you hear from a lot of marine biologists and oceanographers and those that have that perspective and look at the legacy this film has shaped in terms of great white sharks, sharks in general. And I feel like this film does everything really, really well and gives a lot of perspective. My only gripe is it left me wanting more. And I feel like there could have been things that were fleshed out more, but for this tight, really well directed, put together, structured documentary, this was incredibly watchable, engaging, entertaining, and educational. It checked all the boxes and delivered exactly what it needed to help you really reflect on Jaws 50 years later. But those are my thoughts on Jaws at 50, the definitive inside story. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.